How we doing today, folks? It's your boy Nick Bowdie. Hope everybody feeling good. Hope everybody had a good last week. Last week, we talked about ambition. And ambition is basically your desire to want to accomplish anything that you want. Ambition is kind of like basically setting goals and setting yourself up to be successful. If you're ambitious, then you're gonna do whatever it takes, even if it's hard, in order to reach that next level of success. And it's not, anything crazy, but, just educated, and just like, we're gonna be thinking about the things that we're gonna be executing, and we're going to be continuously working towards our goals as we're going and trying to reach this success. So today, for Motivational Mondays, I want to talk about waking up with determination and going to sleep satisfied. And I feel that this really ties into ambition a lot. Because if you wake up with a certain amount of determination towards your day, and remember, we already acknowledging that we're gonna go through a tough time. It might happen that day, because we never know what the day is. We can't tell the future, so when you have this ambition and when you wake up with this determination, you're already setting yourself up for any kind of BS that might, walk your way. But you're gonna be, more controlled about the situation and then letting it take you to a whole nother level. Because when you're ambitious and you're determined, you are setting your goals. You have a number of goals that you're gonna attack for just that day. Now, we're not talking about the future yet, but we're gonna attack just today. A few number of things that we have to do, that we're determined to do, and we're going to get those done so that we can go to bed satisfied and feel accomplished, like we did something, and that we, weren't just sitting around all day. It's okay to, go out and challenge yourself just to find, new things. And you feel me? When you want to reach goals and when you want to be successful, you're going to stay determined. You're going to try to do the things that help you continue to be determined, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day. But you always want to wake up and, wake up with that mindset like, I'm attacking this day and I'm about to win the day. We got to understand, y'all, sometimes we got to slow down. In previous videos, I used to talk about, not rushing the process, and just easing through the storm, because when you get it fast, it's there fast, but it always seems like it leaves fast as well. It's not until you actually take some time and build on top of stuff and work on something for a long period of time that, it eventually blows up later on. Because you've actually worked, you've done things in order to learn about it. You've tried to take success and you tried to transform it into a way that you can be successful in the world and not like everybody else. And when we're setting these goals and we're doing them, and we're completing them for our day, it's okay to celebrate that. Not necessarily just celebrating all the time, but sometimes you need to tell yourself that you got that done, man. Good job. A good job. You got that done today, because a lot of the times, you might complete something, you might do something and you don't get that gratitude, but you really don't need anybody else's gratitude. But, it's okay to celebrate and congratulate yourself for doing the small things within yourself, trying to work on bettering yourself. When you ambitious and you have a determined mindset, you can't let the small stuff sweat you. You can't let stuff like that, the small, minute stuff, you know, get in the way of your main goal. Because you also have people in the world that'll try to knock you off path. You have things, situations in the world that try to knock you off path, and you have to be able to recognize those so that you can stay focused on the task at hand. You know, they say we can't sweat the small stuff because it'll eventually turn into bigger stuff, trying to pay attention to all the little small things that happen. You know, you see this lion right here. You hear me? The lion doesn't react when the small dog barks. Why not? Because the lion knows it will maul the dog if it even tries. So it's not even, you know, plausible to even try to mess with the lion. And that's the kind of mindset you gotta have. That's the kind of thinking you gotta have when you stand determined on your goals, you know. I like this right here, this point right here, you know, embrace the snowball effect. You know, embrace the snowball effect. And I say this because it's important. You know, like this ties into slowing down. This ties into going through the storm. This ties into all of that. You know, because when you embrace the snowball effect, if you ever seen a snowball, you know, it starts off small, you know, but then gradually as it rolls on with the other snow, it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's kind of how you got to look at success. That's kind of how you got to look at your business. That's kind of how you got to look at a lot of things in life, because, you know, a lot of stuff, once you get a flow and once you get a little steady grind, you know, it tends to shoot. It's just like the stock market, ups and downs, it happens, you know, but don't ever think it's just gonna be smooth sailing, you know. And when you're determined and when you ambitious, you already plan and you already set yourself up to be, you know, prepared for all of that, you know. Have a baseline for the task at hand too. A lot of us don't give ourselves deadlines, and when we do give ourselves deadlines, we end up pushing it back or something. When we stick to our deadlines and we actually stay focused on, you know, our task and trying to get it done when we said, it actually allows us to, you know, open up for more tasks that if I didn't do this task now and I pushed it back, I wouldn't have been able to get to because I did that. You know, and when you start to attack tasks earlier, you know, then you start to eliminate the procrastination process. You stop procrastinating because you know that, you know, well, if I get it done, it's out the way and it's over. You know, so remember, I want y'all to wake up with determination and I want you to go to sleep satisfied. So you need to figure out for you, what goals you can do on a daily basis in order to get to that next level of success that you want. You know, some people might be okay with average. I'm not okay with average. So I'm going to put things in place in my life in order to reach heights that have never been reached before. But I thank y'all. I love y'all. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Tune in to my podcast too, One Stop Shop Podcast. I got a podcast too. Tune in to that. I thank y'all for the support that you have given me. I hope these motivational videos are helping a lot of you people. Remember, share these, man. You never know who you might be helping. You never know who you might be encouraging. We need to encourage each other to be better. I love y'all. Have a good one. See y'all.